Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com with the latest look at a review on a film. It's an interesting film. It's a subject, and I don't really, I mean, I'm sort of into history, but I don't really know much about it. And it sort of inspired me to have a look back and have a read a bit more up on this subject. The film we're talking about today it's entitled Mr. Jones, so quite a plain title for the film. It's a 15 certificate, 2 hour, 21 minutes. It's a 2019 biographical thriller film directed by, forgive me if I get this right or wrong, Agnieszka Holland. The film loosely tells the story of Gareth Jones, a journalist from Wales who in 1933 travelled to the Soviet Union and uncovers the truth about the Holodomor, which is a Ukrainian famine, a man-made famine in Ukraine, in which millions died. His life or death journey apparently inspires George Orwell's Animal Farm, but I'll get onto that a bit in a moment. Any good? Well, Rotten Tomatoes, the aggregator website, gave it a score overall of 78%, which is pretty good based on 8, although not many reviews, on 18 reviews. The Metascore through the Internet Movie Database, the Metascore critics rating is just 6.2 out of 10, so a little bit less, and it scores anywhere between 5 and 8 out of 10 with all the critics. So Screen Daily's Jonathan Romney, he rated it 7. He said, with a cast impressively headed by James Norton and cinematography that captures the bleakness of winter deprivation to grimly palatable effect, Holland's drama comes across in a part as a meticulously mounted, sometimes solemn history lesson. And obviously, the Internet Movie Database user ratings, this is Joe Public who've seen previews and watched the film. Some comments on there include bleak but powerful, 9 out of 10. The best movie about Holodomor so far, 8 out of 10. A good, if brief, dive into journalism during the early years of the Soviet Union, 7 out of 10. Showcased the importance of journalism, 10 out of 10. Perfection on every level, 10 out of 10. So Joe Public, although overall rating of 7 out of 10, there's quite a lot of positivity out there. And then the Movie Game Nostalgia review, my little review on it. Yeah, I mean, I'll just quote him from the review I've done. It's a good story, reasonably told. Some of the elements worked, some didn't. The brief links to the writers of Animal Farm did not really add anything to a really very real dark story. Jones's trip to Russia didn't quite get over the feel of despair I'm sure he was aiming for, and the film aimed for. Bedraggled, starving adults and little children, brief glimpses of stark prisons, never quite shocked as I think they perhaps should have done. It was all left to your imagination as to how bad things really were, even though they were trying to get that feeling over to you. And there were certain little scenes set where very, very Dr. Zhivago-ish, very, wind cold, snowy swept land with one person walking over it. So there was that little bit of a feel to it. And I mean, the really scary thing is that almost 80 years later, we can still draw parallels, even in our modern world now. And getting back to Gareth Jones, I think his story deserved to be told, obviously, but perhaps this just touches the surface of quite an interesting man, of a man whose life was taken far too early, unfortunately, as well. He only lived to the age of 30, but there's more of that in the film, obviously. But it just does touch upon this character, and I don't think it quite explores enough in the 2 hours. It's quite long. It's 2 hours 21 minutes, but it does pass by quite quickly. It is well presented from from London to Moscow to the degradation and of Ukraine and the sadness there. It's actually, I'm going to give it a rating. I'll give it a rating. I'm not going to go mad with the rating. It wouldn't appeal to everybody. It wouldn't be everyone's cup of tea. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. It's now available to buy on DVD at £7 and £9.99 in the UK. Please check whatever territories you're in. But yeah, I wouldn't put anyone off watching this, but it is a little bit dry for most people. As I said, I was a bit perturbed at the length of time, but it did actually pass quite quickly whilst I was watching the film. But overall, I just think it did gloss over this gentleman, Mr. Jones's life, a little bit too quickly, and I think there's more perhaps content there for for checking out, perhaps in a future miniseries or film, because obviously he had quite an important role, and he sort of gleaned over how he was mistreated when he got back in the UK, and people didn't quite believe what he was saying because of apparently an American Pulitzer Prize winner was given an alternative view, who was based in Moscow, but obviously was in the pay of the Russians, etc. So he was obviously printing pro-Russian things as opposed to perhaps what was really going on at the time. But it's not something I've literally looked at and had any interest in, but I will go back and read up a little bit on the famine, etc. There, and shocking state of affairs, obviously, at that time. But it is a good film. I'd say it's more history drama. It's quite good. It's a little bit dry, as I said. A lot of people won't like it. It's not an action thriller, is it? But if you do like that sort of political, journalistic, gritty drama, then please seek it out. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Mr. Jones, which is out to buy now. So it had a very brief cinema appearance for a week or two a couple of weeks ago, but now it's out to buy. So go and watch that, see what you think, and let me know. That's Mr. Jones, a 15 rating. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Please push the old subscribe button, push the bell notifications so you know when these little specials and movie reviews are coming out. Thumbs up is always great. It's nice to have a thumbs up. Yeah, appreciated them. They're always very much appreciated that. Please follow me on Twitter, everything about movies and box set and TV dramas, etc. Follow me on Twitter at nostalgia_movie, and I'm on Facebook at Bernard with links to moviegamenostalgia.com, my website for rare DVDs, posters, and board games. If you're into any of this, if you can spare a couple of minutes to have a look on there, please, you'd be very welcome. Anyway, thanks for joining me today for this. Hope you can join me again for something similar very soon. Thanks for your time. Whatever you're going to do with the rest of your day, have a great one. Look after yourself, look after your friends, and more importantly, look after your family. And this is Bernard saying goodbye for now. I'll hopefully see you all again soon.